It's my vinyl update for November 2024. Hoi hoi everybody, amongst my vinyl update for November 2024. Decent amount to show you this month. Some of it I've already shown, so I'll whiz through that at the end. But let's just crack straight on. It's a mixture of pre-loved and new, and it's all mixed up. It's just how it is. So first up is a 7-inch single, and this is the latest single by Kylie Minogue. This is Lights, Camera, Action. So for the last 2 or 3 albums, they've been releasing 7-inch singles through her web store for all her albums, and I've been collecting them all. They've always got the single as the A-side and then an extended mix of it as a B-side, but the extended mixes are never significantly different from the A-side. Normally they're on coloured vinyl, but this one is on black vinyl, which makes it unique enough from the others. But nice yellow and black splatter or something would have been nice on that. And another 7-inch single, and this is Matt Berry featuring Kitty Liv, I Got a Limit. So this was the single from his forthcoming album, Heard Sounds, which comes out at the start of the next year. B-side on this is Summer Sun, the David Arnold remix, which is previously unreleased. I would have got this anyway, but that's sort of an added incentive. And this is on Acid Jazz. Okay, some pre-loved from A Slice of Vinyl, my local record shop. And we've got, for £7, so £6.30 with my discount, Gino Washington and the Ram Jam Band, Hand Clapping, Foot Stomping, Funky Butt Live. I believe this has a reputation as one of the best live albums ever, so that's why I picked it up. Looking forward to hearing it. It's on Piccadilly and is in very good condition. Picked up at the same time for my Procol Harum collection, also £6.30 with my discount, is Something Magic, with a sticker on it saying it including an additional track, Wizard Man. So I'm presuming it was reissued with that track because it had proved, whether it was a single or something, I don't know. And this is on Chrysalis, and again, very good condition. And more Procol Harum. It wasn't until I got this home that I realised it was a twofer. I just saw that. I thought, no, I haven't got that one, I'll get that. So this is Home Whoosh Start. What's it called? Or just Whoosh. Okay. But it's actually a twofer with Shine On Brightly, which I also don't have. So this was £12, so that's £10.80 with my discount. So like all the twofers, I've got the first couple of albums as a twofer as well. So this fits in quite nicely. Yeah, the sleeves sort of upside down from each other as well, and they're in these fly hexagonal, just not a regular hexagon sleeve. Very good condition yet again. Then we have a new album that I have shown. Don't know if I actually showed the vinyl, but I've certainly talked about getting this and showing the cover on my Martin Meets, because this was from an in-store. So this is Massive Wagons and their hit album Earth to Grace. So yeah, did an excellent in-store slice of vinyl. Can't remember how much this cost me, because obviously it was pre-order to get entry to the in-store. But yeah, signed to me by the 3 members of the band who were present. And this is on orange vinyl. It's nice solid orange. Very often orange vinyl is translucent. I had an Amazon voucher, so I used it to get some money off of this album, which is released, I think it was in October, for Black History Month. I hope I'm remembering correctly there. As part of their Black Story range. So this is a limited edition of the pressing of the sophomore album from the iconic duo Rizzle Kicks, Roaring Twenties. So their first album I absolutely love, and I have on CD and vinyl. I picked up this album on CD from a charity shop earlier in the year and really enjoyed it. So I was dithering about getting this. Then they announced their third album is finally coming out start of the year, I think it is, February maybe. Which, to get a signed element, I had to buy both a CD and vinyl anyway. So I figured, well, if I've got both the first and third album on CD and vinyl, and I've got a second album on CD, I might as well get it on vinyl as well. So I bit on this. As I say, I had, I think it was £10 off of it as well, because I had a voucher for doing a survey, nothing exciting. And this is on a amber translucent. Not many people will show you Procol Harum followed by Massive Wagons followed by Rizzle Kicks on their channel. A minute. I basically just had an urge to finally buy this album on vinyl. So this is Black Star by David Bowie. So I bought this from a slice of vinyl, $37.99. Don't get a discount on new vinyl. So I listened to this album the day it came out, and of course 2 days later David Bowie died, and I've never listened to it again. And I finally decided, no, I'm going to listen to it again. So I've got it on CD, but since I'm getting his albums on vinyl now anyway, I figured I'll kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Get the album on vinyl, and in a few weeks, once it gets to its turn in the pile, I will finally hear Black Star for the second time. This is a comedy album. So this is James Acaster, Heckler's Welcome, live at the KLV Kettering. So this is of his most recent tour. 48 minutes and 30 seconds running time, according to the back. Just part 1 and part 2 over the 2 sides. Big fan of James. Looking forward to listening to this. And I bought it from a Decca web store, and it came with a signed print. Unfortunately, the signature, the pen was going, but it's good enough. But James is a big music collector, hence why this has had a vinyl release. This next one, so this came out on 29th, and this is the Band-Aid 40th anniversary 12-inch release. I'm aware of all the controversy, obviously, about this release and about Band-Aid and all of that. I did not buy this for charity reasons. Obviously, you know, I want to help people out, but, you know, that wasn't my reason for purchasing it. I'm not a particular lover of a song and never have been. I basically bought it because it's got people I collect on it. So, you know, Robbie Williams is on it, Neil Hannon's on it, David Bowie's on it, you know, all sorts of people I try to be relatively complete on. So that's the main reason I got it. It's got, on the A side, it's got the 84 version, the 2004 version and the 2014 version. And on the double A side, it's got the new 2024 Ultimate Mix, which is a mixture of them all, plus the live version from Live Aid. This is a reissue of the Pretty Reckless's third album, I think it is. Who You Selling For? It's $31.99. So I've got all their albums on CD. I have 2 of them on vinyl already, so figured I might as well get the rest of them on vinyl as well. I do like Pretty Reckless. Saw them live a couple of years ago. Their first album's getting a re-release as well, and then their second album is getting an anniversary re-release, which I have pre-ordered, which is in a couple of formats, vinyl formats, a book set one, which comes, if you order it from their web store, which I did, comes with a signed print by Taylor Momsen, and there's a standalone version which I wouldn't have bothered with, but it's very pretty, so I've added that as well. This is a new album by Leo Sayer. Again, came out on the 29th. This is 1992, so called because this is an album of stuff. So, in promoting it, he says it was an album he recorded for release in 1992, but never came out. But then when you read the blurb on here, all the tracks were recorded between 1992 and 1994, so that's not strictly true, but it's basically an unreleased album that they've put out. Lyrics and then a polyline sleeve, and it's just, again, black vinyl. So every year I try and pick up a new Christmas album of some form or another, and I decided this year I wanted to get, because I need it for the collection anyway, Stevie Wonder's Someday at Christmas. So I looked on eBay and found a decently priced copy. So this is a 1978 re-release of the original 1967 album, so it's a different cover than the original, but that doesn't bother me in the least. It's the music that's important. Original inner with another inner put inside of it, but they're both falling apart, but that's alright because I'll put it in a PVC sleeve once I've listened to it. There's a couple of marks on it, but it was advertised as playing through, so I will hope that they advertised correctly. But yeah, that will be having a spin between now and Christmas Day. So this next one is from an in-store that was also on the 29th, again at a slice of vinyl. So this album doesn't technically come out on vinyl until the 13th of December, but they had some copies in advance for the in-store, which is great. This is Joe Hill and Girlhood, so it's signed to me. To Martin, enjoy Girlhood. Love Joe. Absolutely fantastic singer-songwriter, wonderful voice, good songs, and an absolute sweetheart when I met her afterwards. But I will be doing a Martin Meets about that, which will be up in a few days. And then the last thing I haven't shown, so probably this time last year, it was probably a Black Friday deal then. I picked up the box set with the 4K and Blu-ray of Doctor Who and the Daleks, the Peter Cushing film, with a vinyl copy of the soundtrack. And I've been keeping an eye on the second film, and it was about 15 quid off on Black Friday, or just before Black Friday, on Amazon, so I've bit on that. So this is Daleks Invasion Earth 2150 AD. So yeah, this sort of mirrors the other one. That's the little sheet that was on the back. But it comes with a lenticular 3D print of the cover. Some art cards. I won't show you because they're a nightmare to get in and out. Then a soundtrack on vinyl. And then the 4K and Blu-ray of the film. So that's everything I haven't already shown. So what I have already shown is some BCLT from my good friend Jimmy Barnes, which came as a complete surprise and was hugely gratefully received. So we have some 7-inch singles. This is New Order's True Faith. This is Electronic's Forbidden City. Electronic Disappointed. Electronic Get the Message. Electronic Getting Away with It. 4-track EP that was given away with Record Mirror. That contains New Order, Raymond, Hipsway and Adventures. And Las Vegas's Daddy's Gone. If you want to see any of this in more detail, watch the video. The original soundtrack of the Muppet Movie, which I have a later reissue of, but nice to have an original. Gizzy D'Agostino, Greatest Hits. Dance music that I'm not familiar with, but Jimmy reckons I might recognise a couple of tunes when I hear it. The Charlatans, A Head Full of Ideas, best of, that comes with an additional live Trust is for Believers album and a signed print. And then there is my Record Store Day haul, which video went up a couple of days ago, so again, if you want to see these in more detail, watch that. But I picked up Big Brother and the Holding Company featuring Janis Joplin live at the Grande Ballroom, Detroit, Michigan, 1968. The Booze Brothers, Brewers Droop featuring Mark Knopfler and Dave Edmunds. Cat Stevens' Saturnite. The Ramones, Hey Ho Let's Go, Greatest Hits. And Garbage, Copy Paste. So that was it. That was my vinyl haul for November. Definitely a fair few pre-orders to pick up in December or to be delivered. Who knows what else there will be, but keep an eye towards start of January to see what I've picked up in December. Thank you for watching. Like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. Thanks. Bye.